Hey guys, it's Summer Hollingsworth, and today's video is going to be a 50 facts about me video, and I'm actually really excited to film this video because most of you just know me either as Tana Mojo's boyfriend or that guy behind a YouTube screen. So I wanted to make this video as a way to allow all of you to know a little bit more about me, because as of right now I've not been able to tell you guys very much about myself yet, and I kind of feel like I owe that to all of you, so let's get right into it. My full name is Augusta Summer Hollingsworth VI, and the 6 actually means that I am the 6th generation of Augusta Summer Hollingsworths in my family. I'm not gonna lie, at first I was not a fan of my name at all. It's so different, weird, strange, but as I've gotten older, it's actually grown on me a lot. I've learned to love it, and it's definitely unique. I was born 6 weeks early. Because I was born early, I was born with a condition called jaundice, which basically means I was born super yellow and had to be put in an incubator for a couple of days so that I would lose my yellow tint to my skin. I was also born with a condition called pectus excavatum, and yeah, the name is scary. Ooh, it's not actually that scary of a thing. It's just basically where my chest actually caves in a little bit. For most of my life, I was really self-conscious about this dent. I wouldn't take my shirt off in front of people. I've learned to love it. I actually call it my dent now because it kind of actually looks like a dent. No, I'm not going to show you guys. For most of my life, I wanted to be a radiologist, which is basically someone that reads x-rays at a hospital. As my life went on, I kind of realized that I don't do well in hospitals at all. It was always my dream to be a doctor in a hospital, but I freak the hell out every time I'm in a hospital. I just get really uncomfortable. I don't enjoy being there whatsoever. So I kind of changed my course on what I wanted to be. I now attend the University of Nevada, Reno to become a marketer. I've always wanted to do something in the realm of business. As I kind of realized that I can't be in a hospital for my entire life, I figured why not go to school to become a marketer and do something that I would actually love to do. My parents divorced when I was only 3 years old. I have one brother. When I was about 8 years old, my brother, mother, and I all got into a car accident that actually should have killed all of us. It was really bad, and I was thinking about making this into a story time, so if you guys want to actually hear about it, let me know below and I'll actually tell that story to you guys one day. When I was younger, I loved to play chess. I played chess all the time. I was actually, I guess, kind of gifted at it, I guess you'd call it that. I played in all my little elementary school tournaments and actually won all of them. It was something that I really loved. Don't do it much anymore, but I still love to play. Never in my entire life have I lost a game of Monopoly, and I don't ever plan on losing a game of Monopoly, let me tell you. When I was a kid, I suffered from something called night terrors, and these night terrors were fucking terrible. If you don't know what night terrors are, they're these dreams that are absolutely terrifying. Someone that's actually having a night terror, you can wake them up and shake them and their eyes can be open, but they won't be out of that dream. They're stuck in it, stuck in a nightmare. Talk about a really fucked up condition. I actually remember, still to this day, remember these dreams. They're actually my very first dreams that I actually remember throughout my entire life. I also was thinking that I may tell my night terror story as well. So if you want to hear that as well, please let me know, because these night terrors were no joke and I still remember them as clear as day. I kind of have a weird fear of being murdered while I shower. Yeah, I know, it's kind of strange. I just feel really fucking vulnerable while I'm showering for some reason. I don't feel safe. Throughout my childhood, I played video games almost every single day. I played a lot of video games to the point that it was honestly a little bit unhealthy. It got to the point where it was kind of even preventing me from making friends and going out and learning how to talk to people. Yeah, it was not good at all, but I loved to do it, so I didn't care. Ironically, I also wanted to at one point become a gaming YouTuber, but I never ever had the courage, and I wish that I would have done it when I was younger, because it would have been something that I was so passionate about. I'm already really passionate about YouTube, so I'm mad at my past self for never actually doing that. If you're wondering, hey Summer, why didn't you actually go and make that gaming channel? You should have done it. It's because I have a fear of public speaking, which is really hilarious that I'm doing this right now. My entire life, I freak the fuck out while trying to talk to people. I just lose my shit. I become sweaty, freak out to the point that I can't even talk. I've realized that this is nothing actually like true public speaking. I'm sitting here talking to a camera. While it may be me talking to you guys right now, it's not the same as sitting in front of a massive crowd of people to speak. So that's why I'm really happy that I can actually sit here and do this right now. I didn't ride my first roller coaster until I was 16 years old, which is really embarrassing to even say on camera. Nowadays, I love roller coasters. My first time riding one changed my entire life because I fucking love it now. I look back at my past self and I'm like, like, wow, you missed out on so many great things because you were afraid to do them. Face your fears, everyone, because you may end up figuring out that you're passionate about something or love something that you may have never known of because you were too afraid to do it. I am double jointed. Yeah, this one's kind of weird. I can kind of do this. I can put my thumb like behind my finger. I can put like my pinky all the way behind my knuckle. It's really, really weird. My feet grew to full size when I was in the 4th grade. I literally looked like Bigfoot walking around my school. My feet did not match the size of my 3.5 foot tall body. I was literally slapping around everywhere. My mom thought that I was gonna have like size 15 shoes and was gonna have to get them all custom ordered. And thankfully though, they actually stopped growing in the 4th grade and never grew ever again. Snowboarding is one of my many passions in life. I will probably be that 60-year-old man snowboarding on a fucking mountain that kids are looking at like, holy shit, this guy should not be on a snowboard. But I don't care because it's something that I love to do. I don't ever think I'll become a pro. I'm just decent at it, but I love doing it. I can only sleep if I'm freezing cold. If it's hot in my house, I will get so angry while rolling around my bed that I will just lose my shit, and I have lost my shit many times. I actually punched a hole in my wall once because I was so mad that I rolled around in my bed for like 6 hours straight trying to sleep. I am that person that takes like days or even weeks to reply to text messages, and I know everybody hates me for it. If you know me, then you know if you want to get a hold of me to just call me because I fucking hate texting people. I'm mildly allergic to dogs, but yet I've still managed to live with one for the past 2 years. I have to take like a pill every single day. I was once convinced that I would actually play in the NFL. That dream though went right out the window in the 8th grade when I blew my back out. Guess what? Playing football. When I get tired, one of my eyes actually droops a little bit lower than the other, and I really hate that about myself. If you go through my videos and you see me with a drooping eye, it's because I was tired as shit when I filmed that video. I lose my belongings on a daily basis, and I literally mean a daily basis. I lose my wallet, phone, keys, money, anything you could ever imagine has been lost by me over 100 times. I wish that I could fix this, and I've been trying so hard to fix this habit. I'm very good at reading people. If you're having a bad day, you're mad at someone, you're sad, anything, and you try to hide it from me, I'm still gonna know. I, for some reason, pick up people's vibes really, really well. It actually freaks people out sometimes when they try to tell me nothing's wrong, and I'm like, no, I know something's wrong, and then they spill it all to me. I have waited probably a year too long to get my wisdom teeth out, and because of that, all of my teeth are actually starting to move out of place, and it's really scaring me because I had perfect teeth my entire life. But I'm gonna be getting that fixed hopefully very soon. I can be a bit of a neat freak sometimes. I can't stand living in a dirty house. It honestly gives me anxiety when I'm trying to walk around a house and it's fucking filthy. But for some reason, the one chore that I just despise doing more than any other chore on this entire planet is laundry. I will wait until I actually have no more outfits to wear at all before I do my laundry because I hate doing it that much. I played the violin for about 3 years, but I was absolutely terrible at the violin. It was actually embarrassing how bad I was. I was last chair in my middle school class for 3 years straight. You have to honestly try to be last chair for 3 fucking years straight. Never moved up a single time. You can probably imagine that I no longer play the violin. This one's really weird. I can actually flip my belly button from an innie to an outie. I will definitely not be showing you guys because it is fucking weird. I promise you I can do it. My biggest fear on this entire planet is needles. I have a really bad habit of sitting on the toilet for an extra probably like 30 minutes every time because I can't get off of my phone. Be watching a YouTube video, on Twitter, texting, anything. For some reason, I always just end up chilling there for an extra 30 minutes or so. I dream to one day invent something that changes the world for the better. I haven't figured out what it's going to be yet, but I put a lot of thought into a lot of things, and I'm really hoping that by the end of college, I can have something that will be beneficial in everyone's daily life. I once owned a prejudiced dog named Popsicle. Yeah, you heard me right. I said prejudice. This dog, for some reason, hated any form of minority. It was actually terrifying. He actually ended up biting me because I invited a few of my friends over one day and he tried to attack them and bit the shit out of my hand. So we got rid of that dog because I'm not trying to deal with that bullshit. I have a phobia of vomit. For some reason, whenever I am around any form of vomit, I freak the hell out. I don't like being around it. It makes me instantly have to puke. So whenever someone throws up around me, I immediately am gone. I'm am not around that person at all because for some reason it just freaks me out. I don't play a lot of video games anymore, but in my free time I do play a game called Clash Royale quite a bit. I just enjoy it because I can do it anywhere. It's on my phone. I can just pick it up at any time that I want and put it back down without having to sit there on a console or a computer and play for hours on end. When I'm tired, I develop an extremely short temper, and this is something that I actually hate about myself and I've been trying my best to change. For some reason, when I get tired, I literally turn into the Grouch from fucking Sesame Street. I'm supposed to wear contacts every day, but never do. Primarily because halfway through the day, they dry out in my eye, and then I take them out, and for the rest of the day, my fucking eye is on fire. My eyes aren't like terribly bad, but I do need them to read, say, like a board from far away and basic stuff like that. I enjoy making up the words of songs, even if I actually know what the original words are. For some reason, a part of me just wants to sing random shit instead of what the singer is actually saying. I love salmon, but it has to be salmon that's cooked by my mom. I've gone to really, really nice restaurants and had their salmon. While it's still really good, it can't compare to the way that my mom cooked her salmon. My least favorite food are Brussels sprouts. I cannot stand Brussels sprouts. The smell of them makes me want to vomit. Just the smell of them alone makes me want to run so far away. I absolutely despise scary movies. For some reason, every time I watch a scary movie, I end up tiptoeing around my house thinking that something's gonna fucking jump out at me when I know there's nothing there, but I still end up acting weird as hell for the next few days every time I see a scary movie, so I just avoid seeing them. I am 6 feet tall, and let me tell you, I am very happy that I'm 6 feet tall because my entire life, everyone thought that I was gonna be no taller than like 5'2", because I was shorter than every kid at every school I'd ever went to up until like my freshman year in high school when I hit my growth spurt, thankfully. Sometime within the past few years, I developed an allergy to bananas, of all things, which sucks because I fucking love bananas. I ate them all the time. That was like my go-to fruit. If I was gonna eat a fruit, banana. Not apples, not oranges, it was bananas. And then one day, all of a sudden, my body decided that I'm not gonna eat a banana ever again. Now when I eat them, it actually feels like I'm really genuinely being stabbed in my stomach with knives, and I end up throwing up, and I end up in hot sweats, and it just feels miserable. So I avoid them at all costs. Once upon a time, I tried to pull off the Justin Bieber haircut. Not his new one, the old swoop Justin Bieber hair. This was all through middle school, but my hair doesn't actually do that. I have a natural curl, so my hair like fans out. Instead of doing what I actually wanted it to, I mean, I still enjoyed it while I had it. I definitely would never go back to it though. I have a fear of heights, and I've actually started to slowly get over this like fear of heights. I'm better at least now. That's actually what caused me to not get on a roller coaster until I was 16, because I was so afraid of that initial big drop. I was born on August 8th, which makes me a Leo. I dream to one day be able to have the opportunity to live on a beach or somewhere near a beach in California, because that's where I've gone for vacations my entire life, and I'm at my happiest when I'm on a beach. Nothing beats being on a beach for me. This last fact is kind of a sad one, but I really, really wanted to throw it in here. There's not been a day that has gone by since I haven't thought about my best friend, Tristan Green, that passed away last October. And I figured that he would definitely want me to throw this fact in here. And I just wanted to let all of you know that I really miss him. And if you've lost a loved one as well, that I really, really feel for you because it sucks. But enough of that sad stuff. If you've made it this far in the video, I really, really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, let me know how I did. I would love to hear anything that you guys could say to me. I promise you, I literally read every single comment on every single video. I actually check the notifications incessantly on the daily, so please leave a comment, say something to me, say hi. I'd love to read it. Follow me on all my social media down below. I actually just made a public Snapchat, so go check that out, go add me, hit me with a follow. Anyways guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace.